Since 2003, Sudanese government forces and Arab militia, called Janjaweed, have been engaged in an armed conflict with rebel groups in the Darfur region of Sudan. Government forces and the Janjaweed have waged a systematic campaign of ethnic cleansing against civilians. They have killed an estimated 400,000, burned and destroyed hundreds of villages, displaced millions, and raped and assaulted thousands of women and girls. Congressman Tom Lantos, a Holocaust survivor, was a champion of human rights who worked tirelessly to bring about legislation to end the genocide. In 2006, he was one of 5 members of Congress arrested for protesting at the Sudanese embassy in Washington. The genocide in Darfur may be many thousands of miles away, but for 3 remarkable Bay Area women, the genocide in Darfur is close to their hearts. Through their advocacy and activism for Darfur, Martina, Gayle, and Gerri are carrying on Congressman Lantoss' legacy.
But the truth is, this is genocide, and as long as we allow this to continue, we give permission for the perpetrators to do this over and over again, and that's just not tolerable.
A number of years ago, I talked to Gerri Miller, and she came up to me and she says, "You know, Rabbi, I'm thinking about this issue in Darfur, and it is haunting me because I think about the Holocaust and I think about never again."
I saw an article in the J. The headline was genocide. I was shocked to read that genocide was taking place in this time. I immediately called Rabbi Doug Kahn at JCRC and asked what, if anything, the Jewish community was doing. And fortunately, they were already on top of it and put me in touch with the people who were just beginning the Bay Area Darfur Coalition.
I met Gerri Miller, and then Gerri introduced me to the coalition, and that was when I became aware that the JCRC was one of the founding members.
I have felt the support of the JCRC to be invaluable.
JCRC did a great job. First of all, educating the San Francisco community with what the life is in Darfur.
I'm a descendant of a family where 6 Jews committed suicide in Austria rather than to go to the concentration camps. My mother survived but led a tortured life following the Holocaust. My first thought was actually about the surviving children, how many orphans there were and how many completely damaged lives that would go on. And my thought was that if there's even one child I can save from such a life, I want to try to help do it.
Well, Martina is a gift to us, let me say it, first of all. After coming to know Martina, she get involved to know my family, get to take my family members as her own children.
I have been personally inspired and frankly amazed at the young people who have really been at the forefront of making a difference.
I ran into Gerri at an event at Stanford.
Organization that started at the university level and has now filtered through the high schools and even some of the younger kids.
Martina, I met her as we were organizing a big rally on the Golden Gate Bridge. And Martina jumped at this opportunity and just began, taking the lead with doing a lot of the organizing around this rally.
The International Citizens Tribunal on Sudan in New York. For that event, I, with some other people, produced a 19-minute film to open up the tribunal.
Together with Dr. Teogene Rudasinghe, Gayle is producing a longer documentary that will explore why genocides happen.
It is this connection with Gayle because of her passion of understanding that genocides are not inevitable because they can be prevented. And in my own case, I have not only been a victim of genocide, but I have also been privileged enough to grow up and survive and also become an instrument of stopping genocide.
Margaret Mead famously said, Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Gerri Miller, Martina Nee, and Gayle Donsky are living proof of Margaret Mead's observation. In their tireless work, may they go from strength to strength.